Hello and welcome back to Diymanbelfast. Recently I purchased one of these. Now, most people will probably not need one. It's an impact driver. I've always wanted one. I've do a lot of DIY around the house, and I have been looking for one of these for a while now. I got this in Screwfix, and when you look at the end of it there, it literally pulls out. Sorry, that's my watch. You pull that out, that slides in like that. You don't, apologies again, you don't, it will be locked in, but to release it you pull the collar and it comes out. To put it in, it just slides in, no effort at all. Okay, so when you're buying this well, I got mine from Screwfix, but when you do buy it, this particular one, it's a brushless one and 18 volts. It's the XR range, but it doesn't come with a battery. Now, having said that, we'll talk more about this in a second. This just sort of completes another tool. I didn't set out to start buying lots of Dewalt for some reason, but I seem to have ended up with it. But I have this combi drill and I love it. Absolutely, it does everything. I have a 4 amp battery on it. When this was bought, it came with 2 4-hour batteries on it in the T-stack cases. And I've had it for 6, 7, 8 years. This is not the brushless one. Again, it is an 18 volt. The brushes did go on it. I was fairly disappointed when it started going. I thought I was going to have to scrap it. I went and purchased myself a set of brushes, £8, and within a week or so I had them and stripped it down, put the brushes in it, and it is superb, brilliant. Anyway, this review is not about this here, it is about this. So obviously I have been looking for one of these for a long time, and when I seen them down in price in Screwfix, I just had to get one. I think at the minute they're sitting at about £99.99, say £100, because I've got extra batteries. And it's got an LED light, very bright. It's actually, the LED light on this is actually brighter than what's on the combi, but then again it's 7 or 8 years older. But very good. I'm fairly well impressed. I'm going to be building a greenhouse, pardon me, out of wood, and this I've got a few other projects which I'm going to be doing, but so it'll be about this year and the projects around. I just, at that price, I couldn't, you couldn't not get it. So there's a forward and a reverse in it. It's very hard to see, of course, and yeah, same as the combi drill. The brushless ones definitely sound better if you like the sound of your tools, of course. So that's the combi drill and the impact. Now the impact one that I got from Screwfix is the Dcf787N for November -XJ. It's an 18 volt XR brushless impact driver. Its torque is 170 Newton meters. It's brilliant for what I'm going to do. It is a variable speed, as you heard. It's fan cooled. There is a soft grip on it, so it feels grand. It feels very small compared to the combi drill. Now when you buy it, it comes without any batteries. You have to buy extra batteries, but when they were doing that, they done a deal on the batteries as well. I didn't buy one because I obviously I have my own combi drill, and we're going through COVID, so I don't have the spare cash to go out and buy another battery as well. So I was happy with that. That's the way it was. So as I said, it is the XR range which Dewalt do. So all the batteries are compatible with one another. The load speed on the Impact is 0 to 2800 RPM. It is a cordless, it's 18 volt. The total weight without the battery is 0.9 kilograms. So I don't know what the combi drill is, but I mean, it does feel light. And when you put the 4-hour battery on it, you can, it's weight down here, but it's not that it's uncomfortable that you would be using it over a period of time, that it would get very tired. But then it depends on how fit you are, you know, from there. But I love it, and I'm glad if I've got now an Impact driver in my toolkit. So go me. But then I suppose that, like anything, I'm building over years, not I'm a keen DIY. I do loads of pallet stuff, so it was a necessity for me to get, as I said. So it just goes along. I'm doing bits of putting up guttering and whatnot. And funny enough, I even cut my trees down. So so I have this as well. So I got this for my birthday. So obviously the batteries are all compatible. So when I said I wasn't looking for lots of DeWalt products, I seem to have ended up with quite a few. So this here is it's a real beast. It's fantastic. Like I have no problem cutting through branches and little awkward places. So brilliant. So that's my DeWalt range, this kit. On the likes of the Impact driver, you get a year with Screwfix. And when you actually go on to DeWalt's website, you can register for a further 2 years. So you get 3 years cover should anything go wrong with it, and they obviously will look after for you. So I have mine registered. I haven't the one part. My drill is I didn't, but this one I did. So this one's the only one that's covered at the minute. So thanks for watching anyway. I love it. I've used it a couple of times for putting silly wee stuff up. I was putting guttering up around a shed, and as much as you could, if you want, you could use the hammer action on this here. This by far made light work of it, and I was actually, it's great because I can drill with this, and I can put the screws in with that, so I don't have to keep changing chucks around or whatever, and that was always a problem for me. It took longer to do things. So now I've got my Impact driver, I'm flying. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, share the video if you like it, but I'd much appreciate it. Cheerio.